Imagine a team with a losing record making the NBA playoffs, only to face the league's best. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? Well, since 2000, we've seen several teams sneak into the postseason with a losing record. Today, we're diving into the 5 worst NBA teams to make the playoffs, and how they fared when the pressure was on. Before we dive into the rankings, hit that like button and follow to join over 100,000 fans who live for NBA drama, rankings, and behind-the-scenes action. At number 5, we have the 2019-20 Orlando Magic. The Magic finished 33-40 and clinched the 8th spot in the East, thanks to a COVID-shortened season. The NBA bubble saw Orlando face the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round, and they shocked everyone with a Game 1 win. Unfortunately, that was as good as it got, as the Magic lost the series 4-1. Despite their strong start, they couldn't sustain it, and their lack of consistency became evident. Next, at number 4, the 2010-11 Indiana Pacers. With a 37-45 record, the Pacers secured the 8th seed in the East. They had a rocky season with a mid-season coaching change from Jim O'Brien to Frank Vogel. Despite the shakeup, Danny Granger led the Pacers to steal Game 1 against the top-seeded Chicago Bulls. But despite playing close in several games, they were ultimately knocked out 4-1. At number 3, the 2007-8 Atlanta Hawks. With a 37-45 record, the Hawks ended an 8-year playoff drought and earned the 8th seed in the East. Led by Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, and rookie Al Horford, they faced the Boston Celtics. The Hawks made things interesting, pushing the Celtics to 7 games. They won every home game but lost every road game, ultimately losing the series. Their playoff run may have ended in disappointment, but they earned respect for their grit. At number 2, we have the 2021-22 New Orleans Pelicans. Finishing 9th in the West with a 36-46 record, the Pelicans didn't even start in the top 8. But after a mid-season trade for CJ McCollum, the team came alive, securing 2 play-in wins. They then took the Phoenix Suns to 6 games, winning 2 of those, but ultimately lost 4-2. Despite the loss, it was a sign of promise for the future. And at number 1, the 2003-4 Boston Celtics. With a 36-46 record, the Celtics barely made the playoffs. They had internal turmoil and coaching changes, but Paul Pierce led them to the 8th seed. Unfortunately, their playoff run was over in a hurry, as they were swept 4-0 by the Indiana Pacers, with no games even being close. Attendance was low, and it was clear that the Celtics weren't ready to compete at a high level. And there you have it, the 5 worst NBA teams to make the playoffs since 2000. These teams prove that getting into the postseason is one thing, but competing at the top level is another. Which of these teams shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and follow for more NBA insights.